I want to tell you, I saw Rabbi Adam Stein here before from Stony Brook University, the university campus, Shluchim, very special people. I had the privilege of taking 40 college students on Birthright. As a Rabbi on Birthright, we went all over. You travel with 40 college students on a plane into Israel. It's a very interesting thing. I'm sure you've done it. Yes. I will tell you, after we got through the trip, after 2 weeks, we sat on the floor at Ben Gurion Airport, and the Madrich, the counselor, said, the director said, tell us the most interesting, favorite thing you did in Israel in the 2 weeks. And we're waiting to hear about the bars and the beaches and the, you know, what the college kids like. And they wrote it on a piece of paper, and we took it, and then we read them. Every single one, boy and girl, said when they were shown the mikvah in Sfat. Something they didn't know about, something they didn't see, they have a different value. So this is the power of the mikvah, and it comes from somebody that knows young people, and hopefully that next generation will be utilizing the mikvah. I'll just end up another piece here, but a very personal note. My wife is here, and I'll say it in front of her. 3 a.m. in the morning, we're in our bedroom watching television. I'm not going to get more than that, don't worry. And we're watching HGTV, Home and Garden Television, and we're watching about Feng Shui. And they're telling us where this has to go from the, when you open the door, and the window, and the color, and this, and we're both lying there watching this. And my wife turns to me and says, I think tomorrow morning we should change the whole bedroom around. And I said to her, I'm doing it now. I got up in the middle of the night, 3 a.m., I recabled the room to make the television here, and the Feng Shui, if you don't know what that is. You know, you walk in a room here, you see how beautiful this is, and you have a good feeling from the shul. It's not just the rabbi and the Torah, and it's other things. It's the chandelier, the carpet, the way the room is, the way the light comes in, the way the mezuzah is on the right side, everything. And so, at the very end, we have to give a thank you to Mrs. Feng Shui. Okay, we have Natalie Weinstein here. Please. And I have to tell you, there's a Latin word, pro bono. Okay? They say it in Latin because no one wants to say the word free. Okay? From the heart. That's what pro bono means. Always from the heart. And what's it?
Word in dedication for the design and decorating of the village Chabad Mikvah, October 2nd, 2022. I'm sitting and I'm anxious to see the mikvah. But I think it's appropriate if I might say a few words. First of all, I met this Grossbaum family many years back. And the first time I connected with them from a Reconstructionist synagogue, I had a lot to learn. But one of the things that I did learn was that in this Jewish community, there was going to be something special. And that was my reason for wanting to be a part of this project from its inception. It was the people that I met and my commitment to them. When we started planning this yeoman's endeavor, I had no clue how they were ever going to do it. I had no clue how I was ever going to do it. I have designed synagogues before and sanctuaries. I had only been in a mikvah, the mitzvah of a mikvah, once in my life before this. And that was when my beautiful daughter-in-law, who became Jewish, a Jew by choice, prior to her marriage to my son, invited me to go with her to a mikvah. It was in San Francisco, and it was an experience that I had never had before as a Jewish woman by birth. Subsequent to that, I had a lot to learn. I had some wonderful male partners in this congregation teaching me. But there was one special person and her daughter and daughter-in-law, along with her, who taught me so much about not only the creation of a beautiful home, a Jewish home in this synagogue, but about Jewish life. And that relationship has developed into so much more of a friendship for me, and the ability to work with her to create this mitzvah, the mikvah, was something I will never forget. When you go in to see it, I don't want you to think it was just my vision, because that's not the case. It was our vision. I had so much to learn, and we did so much research together. We shopped together, we talked together, we walked together, we looked at so many things. I went to visit other mikvahs. And we decided that this one was going to be a little different. Just for a moment, I know you don't like to speak, but can you just share a few words with them about the experience of working with a designer to create something like this? Just 200. I couldn't do it. I tried, but I couldn't do it.
She's a doer, not a fisher.
Well, and did she ever do it? She was on this side with me, she was on that side cooking, she was on this side teaching, she was outside with the children, she was in the synagogue, she was everywhere. Everywhere. So, for those who wonder about what Jewish women do when they don't go up on the bima, I can tell you for sure what Jewish women do. And for that,